Job chapter 42, verses 10 through 17. So let's go there. Job chapter 42, verses 10 through 17. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord made him prosperous again and gave him twice as much as he had before. All his brothers and sisters and everyone who had known him before came and ate with him in his house. They comforted and consoled him over all the trouble the Lord had brought upon him, and each one gave him a piece of silver and a gold ring. The Lord blessed the latter part of Job's life more than the first. He had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. And he also had 7 sons and 3 daughters. The first daughter he named Jemimah, the second Keziah, and the third Kerin Hapuk. Nowhere in all the land were there found women as beautiful as Job's daughters, and their father granted them an inheritance along with their brothers. After this, Job lived 140 years. He saw his children and their children to the 4th generation. And so he died old and full of years. God is so good. God is so good. He is amazing. Job experienced the peace of God in spite of the trials, all because he did what he was instructed to do. He prayed for his friends. He prayed for his friends. And if you read on in the chapter, you'll learn that Job's friends were not the wisest of guys. They presumed a lot about why Job was suffering and gave him some unwise counsel. And God just acknowledged the fact that Job honored him through it all. He was able to pray for his friends, forgive them for misleading him, and then do the will of God so that he can reap all his prosperity back again. All right. So we've talked about dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. Next is abiding under the shadow. So to abide means to remain or rest in God's presence continually. It suggests a state of peace. Remember, we talked about Job was in a state of peace. Even during the trials, he had peace. He praised God.